Hello students, I am Dr. Shabana Begum presenting a talk on the topic Subdivisions and Scope of Ecology pertaining to BSc Zoology 5th semester paper 5 entitled Environmental Biology and Ecology. The main objectives of the paper is to raise consciousness about environmental education and its related interdisciplinary branches, and to create an environmental ethic that fosters awareness about ecological interdependence of economics, social, and political, and also to understand the distribution of biotic and abiotic factors of environment, which includes the living and non-living factors and their interactions with the environment. Let me tell you what is the introduction of environmental biology. The word is not new to any of you because you have been studying about the environmental biology from your high school days. As we know that it is a program that focuses on the scientific study of the origins, functions, relationships, interactions and natural history of living populations, communities and ecosystems in relation to dynamic environmental processes. The environmental biology is important because it enables us to understand how these relationships work. For example, humans breathe out carbon dioxide, which plants need for photosynthesis. Plants are the sources of food for humans and animals. In short, the organisms and humans depend on each other for survival. Hence, environmental biologists study the habitats, evolution, and adaptations of living organisms. Let's move to the definition and types of ecosystems. Ecosystems are dynamically interacting systems of organisms, the communities they make up, and the non-living components of their environment. The term ecosystem was first coined by Tansley in the year 1935. The main components of the ecosystem are, as per P.G. Odom, functionally an ecosystem has two components, the autotrophic component and heterotrophic component. The autotrophic component are self-feeding. That means they prepare their own food which will be used up for their growth and metabolism. These are also known as producers and they are self-feeding. While heterotrophic components depend on others for their food, growth and metabolism. Hence, they are also called as consumers. They are heterotrophs, that means they are others feeding. They depend on others for their food. From structural point of view, an ecosystem has four main components: the producers, the consumers, decomposers, and abiotic factors. Ecosystems can be natural or artificial. So the natural ecosystems are the aquatic ecosystems and terrestrial ecosystems, wherein the aquatic ecosystems comprises of the freshwater ecosystems like pond ecosystem and marine ecosystem, whereas the terrestrial ecosystem comprises of the grassland ecosystem, the forest ecosystem, mountains, caves, trees, etc., etc. The artificial ecosystems can be the crop field or farm ponds. Let's talk about the definition of ecology. As we all know, ecology is multidisciplinary scientific discipline and it is boundless in its concern. It is concerned itself with the interrelationships of living organisms, plants or animals and their environments. It is inseparably associated with agriculture, wildlife conservation, fisheries, range management, environmental physiology, oceanography, geology, public health, and radiation biology. One can define ecology as the scientific study of interactions between organisms and their environments, focusing on energy transfer. It's a science of relationships which deals with the ecosystem processes such as primary production, pedogenesis, nutrient cycling, and niche construction. Then they regulate the flux of energy and matter through an environment. Various ecologists have contributed for the definitions of ecology, like Ernst Haeckel, 1869. According to Ernst Haeckel, ecology is defined as the study of total relationship of the animals both to its inorganic and to its organic environments, including above all its friendly and hostile relations with those it comes directly or indirectly in contact. Charles Elton, in the year 1927, who is called the father of animal ecology, he defined ecology as the study of the relations between living creatures and their natural environments. Eugene P. Odum, 1963, defined ecology as the study of structure and function in nature, while Charles M. Clarke, 1987, defined ecology as the study of ecosystems or their physical surroundings. Charles J. Krebs, 1972, defined ecology as the scientific study of interactions that determine the distribution and abundance of organisms. Lastly, Charles H. Southwick defined ecology as the scientific study of the relationship of living organisms with each other and their environment. What are the major divisions of ecology? Ecology is divided into two major divisions, art ecology and the sin ecology. Art ecology deals with the study of individual species or a particular species in relation to its environment. It includes the study of its geographical distribution, taxonomic position, morphological characters, reproduction, life cycle, and behavior with reference to ecological factors that might influence these activities. Next is the sin ecology. It's also known as community ecology, and it deals with the study of a group of organisms or entire populations in relation to their environment. Ecology deals with the interrelationship between plants and animals, and this forms the basis of community. Here, the unit of study is the groups of species. It comprises of the population ecology, community ecology, and the study of the ecosystems. The main components of ecosystem are the biotic components. These are also called as the factors which are living, and they are in the form of plants, animals, and microorganisms, while abiotic factors are the non-living factors or components which are physical, chemical, etc. So physical agents are the light, the temperature, soil, humidity, wind velocity, while the chemical factors are the pH of water or soil, salinity, oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, sulfur, phosphorus, mineral salts in the soil, etc. What is meant by ecological spectrum? So, the study of animals and plants in relation to their environment is accomplished in 4 levels of organizations, which is termed as ecological spectrum. These are the population, the community, ecosystem, and biosphere. As we know, the population is nothing but the group of individuals of same species occupying a specific area. That is, this term is ordinarily used to denote a group of people, but in ecology it is used for a group or groups of individuals of any kind of organisms or species. The ecological study of a given population of organism is known as population ecology. The second one is a community. So all the populations of a given area together form a complex unit known as community or biotic community. So you can say population of different species living and interacting in an area forms the community. The ecosystem is defined as the study of community in relation to its total environment, or it's a system of interacting live organisms and non-living substances. It can be natural or artificial. The biosphere is the largest biological system in which several ecosystems can operate together, or is the region of the earth where the ecosystem operate constitute the biosphere. The biosphere is divided into 3 cycles which are called as biocycles. They are the terrestrial or land biocycle, limnetic or freshwater biocycle, marine or sea biocycle. The terrestrial biocycle constitutes only 30% of the surface of the earth, and it includes terrestrial, burrowing and aerial animals. The freshwater biocycle is substantial, negligible and smallest biocycle, while the marine or sea biocycle constitutes 70% of the earth's surface. It includes varieties of animals except the members of order Onychophora, Diplopoda, Chilopoda and some amphibians. Coming back to the subdivisions or the branches of ecology. Ecology has been subdivided mainly into animal ecology and plant ecology to understand the subject in a more profitable way. We know animal ecology is the study of animals in relation to its environment, while plant ecology is the study of plants in relation to the environment. Next is the population ecology. It's also called as demecology. It deals with the study of interrelationships of different groups of organisms, including the growth, trophic structure, metabolism, and regulation of a population. Community ecology deals with the study of local distribution of animals in various habitats, the recognition and composition of community units, and succession. So you can say the community ecology deals with the ecology of different populations in the same habitat and same environmental conditions. The next is taxonomic ecology. It's concerned with the ecology of different taxonomic groups as invertebrate ecology, microbial ecology, insect ecology, avian ecology, mammalian ecology, etc. You can also say that the taxonomic ecology deals with the classification of living and extinct organisms. Let's move to habitat ecology. It deals with the study of different habitats and their effects on the organisms. The habitats can be varied, right? So it can be freshwater ecology, marine ecology, terrestrial ecology, forest ecology, desert ecology, grassland ecology, or cropland ecology. Human ecology. What is meant by human ecology? Human ecology deals with the man's effects on the biosphere and the implication of these effects on man. It deals with the environment of man. So you can always say the human ecology deals with the study of man and his various interactions. The next is the applied ecology. Applied ecology is a branch of ecology which deals with the application of ecological concepts to human needs, including wildlife management, biological control, forestry, agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry, aquaculture, land use, pollution ecology, and conservation of natural resources. Next is the radiation ecology. As we know, the radiation ecology is the branch which deals with the study of effects of radiation on the organisms and habitat. That is, it deals with the study of gross effects of radiations and radioactive substances over the environment and living productivity. What is physiological ecology? It's also called as ecophysiology, but it deals with the physiological processes of organisms with respect to their environment. It also includes the survival of populations as a result of functional adjustments of organisms with different ecological conditions. Space or extraterrestrial ecology deals with the development of ecosystems for supporting life during the exploration of the outer space. It's the youngest branch of ecology and is concerned with the development of partial or completely regenerating ecosystems for supporting life of man during long space flights or during extended exploration of extraterrestrial environments. Integrated ecology, another branch which deals with the use of mathematics, statistics, and computer applications to formulate the models and techniques in ecology. What is an ecosystem ecology, which we have already met with? It deals with the study and analysis of ecosystems, including soil formation, nutrient cycle, energy flow, and productivity. Paleoecology deals with environmental conditions and life of past ages. Production ecology is concerned with gross and net production of different ecosystems like the freshwater ecosystem, marine ecosystem, agriculture, horticulture, etc. Gene ecology. We know what genes are. Genes are the hereditary factors. The study is concerned with genetic makeup of a species or population in relation to its environment. It deals with the origin or inheritance of adaptations. Evolutionary ecology deals with the evolutionary problems like speciation and segregation. The chemical ecology deals with the chemical affinity shown by insects to a particular type of chemical substance. Pedology, it's another branch of terrestrial ecology which deals with the study of soil and its nature like its acidity, alkalinity, humus, mineral content, soil types and their influence on organisms. Ecosystem dynamics, another interesting branch which deals with ecological study of the processes of soil formation, nutrient cycling, energy flow and productivity. While the last one, the ecological energetics, deals with the energy conservation and its flow in the organisms within the ecosystems. Thermodynamics has a very significant contribution in this particular branch of ecology. Next is the scope or significance or the importance of the study of ecology. As we know, the survival of Homo sapiens, that is man, on this planet depends on the study of ecology. So for the proper survival of humans on this planet, we have to control environmental pollutions and population explosion through the knowledge of basic principles and applications of environmental biology. The study of ecology helps to tackle the environmental problems such as pollution, floods, variation in seasonal patterns like the global problems, greenhouse effects, ozone depletion, acid rains, deforestation, etc. The study is necessary in maintaining ecological balance and understanding different biological cycles like carbon dioxide, oxygen, water, etc. The study of ecology helps us in protecting flora and fauna, and it plays an important role in conservation of life. By studying ecology, one can maintain balance in nature and can prevent many ecological disorders. For example, if there is indiscriminate killing of a certain species, an ecologist will be able to understand the repercussions of such an act. If there is continuous hunting of deer in a forest, not only will the carnivores starve to death, there will be uncontrolled growth of plants that eventually will cause the collapse of the ecosystem. Next is the important role this ecology plays in human benefit, agriculture, pest control, management of grassland, forestry, etc. What is the rationale in studying ecology? Once again, it is concerned with its importance or significance. As we know, the knowledge of ecology can help a farmer in agriculture. He can learn about the merits of crop rotation and the need to replenish the fields with adequate and appropriate biofertilizers. He can implement organic farming. He can apply the knowledge of ecology in pest control and weed control. That is, the biological control can be used instead of using toxic chemicals like pesticides, etc. in the fields. The study of ecology will be used to conserve the resources such as water, soil, and fossil fuels. It helps to tackle urban problems such as disposal of biodegradable waste like sewage and kitchen waste and non-degradable waste like plastics. An ecologist only can help architects in designing the houses and planning townships. They can use materials which will be eco-friendly, and there is scope for making a gobar gas or biogas plant. Then they can always use low-cost heating system which will save electricity. The study of ecology can be used to update the knowledge of rainwater harvesting because it's a new concept in conservation of water. The houses and larger establishments can be equipped with measures to harvest rainwater for domestic use. So, the students of ecology will be the best persons to educate the people about the methods and merits of rainwater harvesting. This also can be used for managing floods and drought situations. Very interesting. At the end of the topic, the outcome of the study is the ecology has been subdivided into different fields so as to understand the subject in a more profitable way. Since all of us live in a natural ecosystem, considerable pleasure we derive is by studying the environment around us. The human economics is based on the exploitation and management of nature, and applied ecology is used every day in forestry, fisheries, range management, agriculture, and so on to provide us with the food and fiber we need. Okay, I will end this topic by thanking you.